Well, very warm welcome back to the channel, everybody, guys and girls. Thanks again for tuning in. It's Mike here, and we are on a bank holiday Monday in the UK. 8 o'clock-ish in the morning. Hopefully everyone else is still in bed and the roads are quite clear. We're doing a review today of the Carpuride W702 Pro, which is right in front of me right here. Let's have a little flick through them. There's the map. So, firstly, what I've got to give big kudos for with this Carpuride is, I don't know why, but when I took it out of the box and I was fitting the mount and fitting the Carpuride to the mount, getting it set up with my phone, everything felt quite solid and quite premium. As your devices out there, from like the top brands, you're talking sort of in the region of £400 plus. With my discount code, which gives you 30% off, 30% off of £250 works out around about £170. Which isn't too bad. I was quite surprised in just how good the quality was coming out of the box, fixing it to the bike, getting it all set up. So that was nice. Getting it all set up and synced to your phone, very, very easy. You just find it on your Bluetooth list and push a button to pair. It's that easy. I'll show you the mount which fixes it to the handlebars. There's two types of mounts. One which sort of fixes it to smaller bars, and then one which just fixes it to thicker bars. I see a lot of people, what they do is that they put these devices sort of up here in front of the screen, this bar in front of my screen. So two different types of power leads. One which threads all the way through neatly to the battery, and then a second one which has got a USB-C socket on the end, which is the one that I'm using. One pretty cool thing is, in the setup, you can actually configure the Carpuride to link up with two sets of intercoms or earphones. So yourself and your pillion rider, can both be listening to the music. So it's pretty cool having the map. I don't usually use navigation. I know that there is a left turn somewhere around here which sort of gets back to the mainish road, and I'm not too sure where it is off the top of my head, but how handy is it sort of using the map, because I can see that after this one, that's the turn for me. There we go, cool. The screen, it's nice and big, nice and clear, no glare, very responsive to the touch, as you can see. What I want to do in just a second, I'm just going to stop in this little car park, and I just want to show you how it's all mounted to the bike and just give you a little bit more of a close-up, I guess. So there it is, all very nice, my 7-inch screen. So I'll just show you the mounting point and just sort of how it's all wired up to the bike. So you can see there it's gone into my USB output on the bike. connected with this adapter. So that's a USB 3 socket. All the wiring here that I've sort of tidied up with this Velcro cable tie, which then connects to the Carpuride right there. And this whole mounting system right here, you can see it's mounted to the bike. Very, very solid rubbers on there, so you can really make that quite tight and know that, you know, that's not going anywhere. And it's also protected the paintwork on the handlebars, which is quite good. Yeah, that looks all quite nice. Shall we see what it looks like when we turn it on? There you go. Quite cool, huh? Go over to my Spotify. So it knows what I'm listening to already. So I wanted to change the tracks. Yeah, there we go. I can hear that in my headphones, no problem. I'll just take you through some of the other screens just while that's all playing. So I mean, you can go to the maps. Okay, so I can hear all of the usual Sat Nav instructions in my ears, which is pretty good, along with my music as well at the same time. That's quite nice. What else have we got? We can go into phone. Pretty cool. All your contacts in there. Messages. Calendar. Bank holiday. Early May bank holiday. Awesome. Google Maps as well, if you wanted. As you can see, all very nice and responsive. Quite nice. WhatsApp. Ah, so you can like Mrs. Be home in half an hour. Yes, send. Quite smart, really. So music, messages, phone calls, maps, all very nice, right? There you go. Happy days. Should we get back on? Yeah, so I tell you what, from someone that never really listens to music, well, sorry, I'll rephrase that. To someone who has never, not even once, listened to music on their rides, this is my first time. It's really cool, you know. You know, I'm not gonna put like my angry tunes on, you know, and really go for it, you know, because I'm not really interested in that. You know, if I want to push on with the bike, I won't be listening to music. That's just me, anyway. But just sit back and chill out, listen to the music. Yeah, it's nice. Different kind of ride, you know. So having all of that connected. And, you know, at the touch of a button, you know, I can come here and I can skip tracks. How cool is that? That's nice. Go back to the map. You see how responsive that is? That's nice, isn't it? I could be converted, you know. I think after spending, you know, all my riding life, riding sports bikes and pushing on and, you know, taking on the corners, enjoying the occasional track day. I was never one for listening to music. And I was really interested this morning, you know, doing this review, like how I would feel about it, and it's actually really nice. So just on the review, on the Carpuride, the guys at Carpuride got in touch with me and they said, you know, can we send you a free sample to do a review? And I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not really my thing. You know, I prefer to just sort of go out and ride, you know, instead of, you know, bringing all the technology with me. But I'm really, how can I put it? Accepting of, you know, the big screen while you're riding. It's okay. You probably have to sort of take it easy a little bit, you know, because it is a distraction. So, you know, just respect that. But Carpuride have given me the opportunity to provide you a link, which is a referral link, which along with a discount code of MB Mike, I'll leave all of this in the description below. You can get 30% off. 30% off of the unit price, which is 250 quid. So 30% off that, you're looking at about 170 quid. £170 for, you know, all this technology isn't too bad, I would think. £170 to have this nice screen in front of you. I think there probably are cheaper devices out there, but Carpuride have been around for a while and they've earned good reputation. And like I was saying at the start of the video, I was quite impressed actually with just the overall quality. You know, nothing feels cheap on it. That's probably the best way to put it. Yeah, it feels like quite a premium device. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Hopefully, you know, that's answered a lot of your questions if you're shopping around for one of these at the minute. If you do have any questions, then just reach out in the comments. We'll get them answered one way or another. I've got contact at Carpuride now, and you know, they'll be more than happy to answer any sort of customer service type questions, no doubt. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a like, do subscribe. I very much appreciate that, of course. And stick around for the next one. We'll see you then. Well, ciao for now.